Hello everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 20th of July of 2020. So we've got 20, 20, 20. 3 2's a 6. 6 is the lovers, it's Gemini, it's the twin, it's head over heart decision, things to do with relationships. What do we go with? What our heart tells us or what our head tells us? 6 is also the number of balance, and 6 is also the energy of Virgo, and Virgo is all about health, our daily routine, pets, but it's also things to do with looking at the details. Now, Virgo is health, okay? This could be anything to do with what you do on a daily basis concerning your health. Okay, let's take today's Karma Dharma message, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the astrology. Let's see what is important today. And we've got Scorpio, and you know, this card has been showing up a fair bit recently. This is Pluto. Scorpio is all about change, transformation, shedding away the skin that is of heaviness, that's keeping us back, holding us back. We need to shed the skin. Today is a new moon, the second consecutive new moon in the sign of Cancer, and it is happening at the 28th degree, which has got Saturn in Capricorn right across from it. So we've got an opposition here. Whatever we're trying to start to do with Cancerian matters, family, the past, nurturing, feeling secure within the family unit, is in opposition, okay? And this is a tug of war. So do we start this new thing that we're trying to transform in our life? Have we finished transforming? Are we ready to take that step into something new that we're heading towards, something that is very important? The Death card is a long process. Others of us are ready to start that, but we've got an opposition from others, from karma. You know, Capricorn is very much about, it's Saturn ruled, so it's all about a karmic situation and timing. Now, I'd like to say also that Mercury is still at 8 degrees. It is moving direct in the sign of Cancer, but until it gets to the 14th degree, after that, it will have new territory. Still now, it's moving along the path that it retrograded. Also, Venus in the sign of Gemini is at 15. It needs to go up to the 21st degree because it's now covering its retrograde area before it moves into something new. Now in Aries, we've got Chiron and Mars very close together, okay, and they are sextiling over to Venus, of course, Venus in Gemini. This is also things to do with love. We've got the lovers of the zodiac, Venus, Mars. Chiron is that open wound, but Mars is the warrior now, okay, who's trying to manifest. He's moving. We've got the energy, but we've got the self-worth issues of Chiron to deal with within this love relationship. Or even, you know, Mars is the energy, Venus is the money, it's things that we love. We've got that helpful energy, but we've still got Chiron on our backs. And also Chiron Mars is squaring over to Mercury in the sign of Cancer. This is conversations about that open wound, about healing something through conversations, through taking the action, which is Mars. Okay. Let's have a look at what's going on today. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I do hope that you had a wonderful weekend. It has been quite gnarly, and especially with that comet that's all over the social media. They do say that comets is something that's coming quickly into our life. Someone did ask me for my opinion on that. I always like to think of things in a very positive way. So something very unexpected, and I'm going to attach it to Uranus in Taurus, because Uranus in Taurus is all about something coming in unexpectedly. Now Uranus is sextiling over to Mars. Okay, things to do with what we feel comfortable in, what we feel valued in or not. These conversations. Now sextile is beautiful with Mercury. It is very good, but we need to take the action, which is Uranus. Uranus is the tower, right? Mercury is the conversation. It's also about deciding to make those changes, to have those conversations. Mercury rules Virgo, rules also Gemini. Okay, mutable energy. Are we ready to make those changes? Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is fixed, so this is a bit of a tug of war again. Are we going to change, or are we going to stay in the status quo? Let's have a look at today's reading. We've got the Ace of Wands. What's hidden? Eight of Pentacles. In the recent past, Page of Cups, Pisces. In the now, Four of Pentacles. Someone is fighting the transformation here. They're putting up the blocks. What's the trajectory here? Someone's still waiting on clarity. Okay, there's still confusion here. In the action and advice, we've got Justice, which is harmony and balance, Libra. So connections, other people, legalities. What's the outcome here? And we've got the Moon. Wow. The Moon today, new Moon in the sign of Cancer. What is the divine position? What's the divine message today? And we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo. Okay, so we know that the Hermit can mean someone connecting to their spiritual side, connecting to spirit, trying to look for the answers, as there is confusion here. The Moon is also darkness, you know, with a new moon. We really can't see, as the new moon is not visible until a couple of days after the new moon. So there is a lot of darkness here. Someone is, and I'm going to say the divine, look out for those messages from spirit, as spirit holds the light for you, whatever you've been doing your homework and looking for, because Virgo again is all about the details. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is someone hoping for those ships to come through. And I'm going to say someone who's turned their back on a situation. They're still waiting though. It's like, I've turned my back, but I'm just hoping that these ships are going to come through. We've got the Seven of Swords, which does speak of some sort of a deception, sneakiness here. We've also got the Moon. Scorpio, this is Pluto, digging up things that have been hidden. Let's take the romance angels and see what's going on with love here. And I'm going to say the Eight of Pentacles is my Virgo card. It's all about continuing to do the work, but it's I would say it's more like someone who is still unclear about where they're heading to. They're on automatic pilot, trying to hide behind work. Now this can also say that someone is willing to do the work to bring in the transformation and the change. Let's look at love. We've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. We've got flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And I'm not sure, but I think we had this card for the weekend read. And I was saying that we need to not take things as seriously and just try and lighten up. We are almost in the time of Leo. these last degrees of Cancer are quite serious. They're quite sensitive. So we need a couple of days at least to get out of this feeling of too much sensitivity and looking towards the past too much. Going deep within, looking for solace, looking for affection. And we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So we are having a bit of uplifting energies here. We've got wedding, and this situation involves marriage. Wow, so this is a wedding. This is a commitment that we're looking at. What's beneath that? And we've got the children. Your love life is being affected by children, which is very much about Leo, right? What's beneath that? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So whatever your issues are, they're concerning some sort of a commitment, everyone. Let's look at something long term. Let's look at the Lenormand and see what's going on here. So we've got Pisces, Cancer, Libra. Four of Pentacles is my Taurus card. We've got Scorpio, Virgo, and we've got a bit of fire. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Let's have a look. We've got the letter, which can mean legalities, but this can also mean news. We've got the Tower. So yeah, there is the blockage where news is concerned. Okay, and the blockage could also be anything legal, right? So a marriage, you know, a contract, even where work is concerned, there's still a blockage here. And I do feel here with the Tower, this does speak of business. It does speak of being solitary, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lonely. But it's a 19, which is the number of the sun. And we've got the cross. And the cross can speak of burden, a heavy burden. But this can also speak of religion again. Your upbringing, the way you've been raised. Okay, so tradition also. We are at the 9 here. It's a 36, so it does equal the 9, which is also the Hermit. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Mother, the Bear. And the Bear can speak of, you know, frustrating energies, because the Bear can mean strength of character. This is someone that's putting up a wall. Now, whether this is helpful or not, it's a 15. The 15 does speak of Saturnian energies. It's that devil energy for me. Now, this could be a mother figure that's the blockage here. This can also say that you're dealing with matters, but you are protected by higher source as well. And again, you know, the Bear can also speak of things to do with I feel, again, governmental things. So Capricornian energy I've got here. Things to do with what's going on in Capricorn now. We've got Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. That's the blockage there. And that those 3 planets are still retrograde, which is saying that it's time to be working on things. We're not moving forward yet. What's beneath that? And we've got the Path. So choices around motherhood, around marriage. Let's take more cards. I want to have a look at the Oracle, Moonology Oracle, and how the moon affects us today or whenever you're watching this video. And we have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. And we do have another new moon. So the last new moon was an eclipse, and it was in Cancer. And it was at the beginning of the Cancer period. So obviously this is referencing back to that eclipse a month ago. Very powerful, and it does speak of new beginnings. This is an amplified, okay, very strong new moon. Let's take more cards and let's see what else is going on. What's going on with this death card and Pluto. What's happening here? And we know that Scorpio can be jealousy, it can be fear, it can be of the occult, it could be matters that are hidden. It can also speak of sexuality. Let's have a look. We've got a single person here. Now this is someone who financially they're standing quite strong. We've got the 8 and the 9. Again, the Virgo card here. Could be another earth sign that's feeling quite single. For those of you that maybe have your own business, you may feel okay financially. Emotionally, you are standing quite independent, whether you're in a marriage or not. That's what I see here. Let's take another card. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles, a lot of earth. This is my Capricorn card. So someone is looking at whether their investments are going to pay off for them with this situation, whatever's going on here. Now we've got 16 Pentacles. 16 is the number of the Tower. We've got some sort of a halt here, stoppage. Let's have another card on that. And we've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords, which is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now the King of Swords is looking at his investments, her investments. King of Swords could also mean someone that is ready to speak their truth, ready to cut through the illusion. Maybe they felt confused. We've got a lot of confusion here, and we've got Pisces, strong Pisces and Cancer. Pisces is also here. Now, King of Swords, yes, could be someone that is ready to send out that message, ready to communicate. They've been going through some sort of a transformation. Maybe they've been going through some sort of a legal issue, maybe a divorce, maybe trying to harmonize their life where business is concerned as well. Let's take more cards. Let's have a look at this Ace of Wands, which is, you know, this is the light coming on. This is something that we desire. Someone has turned on the light here. They've started something that they want to create. And this, of course, can mean something that we are very passionate. This is a very sexual card as well. And we've got the Knight of Wands. So we've got Sagittarius and Aquarius strong here now. I do feel that this could be someone that is running with what they desire, with what they're creating. They're ready to take action on it. The Knight of Wands is also someone who emotionally is not someone that is ready to connect on a long-term basis, or this could be someone that just takes their creation here or there, someone who travels for work. What's going on here? We've got the Nine of Swords. As I said, someone is throwing themselves into work as they're on automatic pilot here. There's too many worries. Someone could be working all hours of the night on a new project here that they want to bring to the world. They want to launch that. Don't forget that Leo is all about creating something and bringing it to the world. So, you know, with the sun being just before, someone's ready to launch something to the world. Let's have a look at this Page of Cups. We've got the Six of Swords. So this is an offer of love here, an unexpected offer of love. It was a juvenile offer though. This could also mean an apology, and the page many times takes this position here in the recent past, I've noticed. But obviously this offer was not good enough. It was not, it was connected to a time that it could not be accepted because it was surrounded with a lot of worries, because the Six of Swords is someone leaving the past and moving towards the future, looking for their balance, but he's heading towards singlehood here. And the page could also be a child. Interesting, as we've got two figures in the boat here with this card. We've got a child and a mother. We've got the mother here. Let's have a look at that Four of Pentacles. And we've got another Page of Wands. Someone who was holding back. Now they're ready to take that leap of faith and that risk to go on that journey. Whether it's they're inspired to start something. And this could mean travel over water as well. This can be a message of desire, of passion. Let's look at the Seven of Cups, and we've got the Tower. This is the message that's breaking the illusion here. Here comes the Tower. Someone's ready to free themselves from an illusion that they've been in. Let's have a look. Because the Seven of Cups is very Neptunian. The Tower breaks, I'm going to say, the silence. Okay, I feel that there is silence broken here. Let's take another card. And we've got the Three of Cups. 3 and 7, that's 10 cups here. Whatever silence is broken, whatever someone is freeing themselves from, whatever left-hand turn is made, an unexpected conversation, an unexpected move, which was fated, will bring in that transformation. We've also got reconciliation here, okay, and a lot of happiness. Now, this can mean, of course, support from family, friends, a group of people, as someone is going through major change in their life. Three of Cups can also be success, which brings a lot of happiness in. So I do see rebellion here and doing things in an innovative way, creating something brand new. Let's see, and we've got the King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now the King of Pentacles is someone who is usually very grounded, very dependable. King of Pentacles is someone that also provides generously, usually, to others. He's someone who's very supportive. This is someone who can also be a father. And this is someone that could have issues where business is concerned. They're dealing with a legal issue here, but where relationships are concerned, the King of Pentacles is bringing in the balance here. They may have strong Libra in the chart as well. Let's look at the Moon card. And we've got the Seven of Wands, which is saying someone is ready to fight against the odds here. Someone is ready to get up and fight even though they don't have the clarity. They're fearing the worst, but they're ready to take the action to win over a situation. And this can also mean that someone comes to the aid of someone who is out in the cold. That's just a remote sort of a answer that I'm getting here, because the Moon is family, right? And there are fears here. There are things that are hidden. But also this is a lot of a strong psychic energy here, which is maybe some of you are receiving messages through your sleep that you're going to have to fight for something, even though you're going to be fighting against the odds. You've got the upper hand here. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the Sun. So we've got the Sun and the Moon, which is the new moon. So we've got the Mother and the Father here. So we've got the masculine and the divine help. Okay, and it does reference back to the eclipse again here. And we know that eclipses are about eclipsing something out of our life. So I'm going to say the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords could be two different people. Some of you may be considering, because in this same area we've got someone who's single, and then we've got the King of Swords, who is usually someone who severs ties. So some of you may be leaving a King of Swords behind. Okay, now if this is the same person, it could be. The King of Swords is usually my Aquarius card, but because we've got Libra here, if this is the same person, which could be, This could be communication that's going to bring balance. And again, I see the Tower. It is Scorpio, but I see it as Uranus. So Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius. And Uranus is also transiting through the sign of Taurus. Let's have a look at the Hermit card here. And I'm going to say faith, keeping the faith, okay? Keeping close to spirit and keeping the faith, believing in what you want to manifest will bring you to that. Don't forget the Hermit is also someone that has grown. They've become the elder, the wiser. Look at the aging process that this person has gone through. So this speaks of a lot of wisdom here. And we've got the Two of Cups, everyone. Need I say anything else? Someone is looking for the answers where this soulmate connection is concerned. Okay. Maybe for some of you, you've been, and if this is a twin flame connection, you've gone through the process of a long time, as the Hermit is one step before the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is just around the corner, and this could lead to marriage as well. I want to have a look, and we've got the Chariot. New moon in Cancer, overcoming obstacles. This is a card of victory. 10 of Cups, everyone. I would like to take another card on the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. And we've got the High Priestess. Wow. High Priestess, which is very much about Neptunian energy. She's the new moon goddess. Now, there were secrets, things that were hidden that you could not see. Okay, but you've been working really hard, moving towards those things, looking at things closely, using your intuition. And again, don't forget, she's very connected to spirit. She's also, the High Priestess is also that other woman, okay? Someone who maybe is very connected. There is a strong indication of a spiritual connection here. Let's take another card. I want to have a look at the King of Swords first. Yeah, 7 of Swords. So the King of Swords has been hiding something. And the King of Swords is also someone that's very, very intelligent, very, very smart, very intelligent mind. Let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. So 5 of Pentacles does speak of someone that is feeling left out in the cold, maybe having to pay money out where legalities are concerned. But also this King of Pentacles has suffered financial loss because of a legal situation. Now we've got 2 people here. 2 people that are not on the same page, and they're both missing each other. Whatever that means for you in your personal journey. But as I said, we've got the Victory card here, and this is Spirit putting you in the driver's seat and saying, take charge of your life. There is happiness here, and this is a completion. Some sort of a completion of a cycle. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Let's take one card on that 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands can also mean someone that is at a distance from you, as we've got a few cards of travel, whether you're traveling over water or land. Let's have a look. And we've got the Empress here. And the Empress is Venus. And this is also the mother. Someone who is creating something that is going to be birthed, as I said before, that we're ready to bring something to the world. Now the Empress again can speak of pregnancy. The Sun is also children, but the Empress is also expansion and growth. We've got 2 3s here, and 3s are all about expanding, right? 3s of course can speak, we also saw that 3 of Swords can speak of a person being that fork in the road, that obstacle I want to take one more card. The Moonology Oracle, one more card. And we've got, what do you need to release? Waning moon. So yes, as well as with the Pluto card here, Scorpio, something needs to be released, no doubt, to make the space. To make the space in your life for the good to come in. And don't forget that with the cross here, which is a heavy burden, this is something very karmic that you needed to deal with. But I still feel that there are still a few obstacles for some of you. Slowly things will start to fall into place, okay? But the fact that we've got the sun and the moon here, the eclipse, this is eclipse energies, no doubt. Now someone is ending a cycle, because we know when we've got the sun and the moon, it could be a lunar eclipse that we're referencing back to, or a new moon eclipse that we're referencing back to. We're still in eclipse energies, everyone. So keep that in mind. The sooner you release what is karmic and outdated and dead in your life, the sooner you will reap the rewards of the newness. Let's take the love messages. And I'm going to reference today's reading to Leo time, which is happening in about 2-3 days. So, and Leo is all about the heart, true love, children, creativity, flirtation, and passion. Let's take a couple of messages. And we've got the Empress, we've got the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, the Empress is the divine feminine, has been through more experience. She is a queen. She's above a queen. Okay. So I'm going to actually take precisely today, I feel that I need to, one card on each. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. And it's a 7. Just like the 7 of Swords here. Let's look at the King of Swords. I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. And again, I'm going to say 17 speaks of Aquarius. It's the star. So this King of Pentacles, we've got Aquarius and Taurus strong here, if it's the same person. Let's have a look at the Empress here. And we've got, you are very attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you. Wow, someone is very attracted. This Ace of Wands here is so much about physical touch, magnetism, sexuality. She oozes with sexuality. And we've got, we come from 2 very different worlds, but we can overcome this with our love. Another 7 here. But we've got number 8 here. Okay, which number 8 is also 8. The 8th house is Scorpio. And 8 is also the Strength card, which rings a Leo. So if we come from 2 very different worlds, but we can overcome this with our love. So love is the option here, everyone. Love overcomes any obstacles, whether it's a personal, romantic situation, family, even love. I absolutely love today's reading. I do hope that this resonates for all of you. Thank you so much for your support and all that you do for my channel. I do hope that my last readings are giving you some clarity. I've done quite a few readings recently. And I don't usually say this, but for those of you that are interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. And I want to thank you again for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do wish you well. This week is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we can overcome everything with love. Let's remember that. Let's keep that, okay? As these are very challenging times, and we know that everyone is in the same boat, all right? Much love.
Bye for now.